Welcome back to another fast meal prep hack. So in today's episode, what we're going to do is a high protein vegan soup. So with that said, let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing what we need to do is go ahead and grab our ingredients. So let me just check the camera so you can see some of the things that I'm getting. All right. And first thing we need is for our protein, which is the tofu. Okay. So I'm using the extra firm tofu by Trader Joe's because it has about 70 grams of protein per block. Then after that, we're going to do some our veggies, like our mushrooms for vitamin D. We're going to grab some garlic. This always makes anything taste good. We're going to use some bell peppers, great superfood for vitamin C. All right. And then we're going to use some of this. This is one of my favorite salad mixes. You can use this for a salad, or what I'm going to do today is use it as vegetables, right? Which is a Cruciferous crunch collection, okay? Has kale, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, greens, cabbage, and red cabbage in here. Get this at Trader Joe's. And then we're going to go in the freezer, grab some more vegetables, because you can never have too much. So we're going to use some spinach and also some broccoli, okay? Broccoli is a good source of vitamin C as well, and the spinach is a great source of vitamin A. I think that is all we need for now. And then I'm going to look for some vegetable broth. I think it's right here, actually. There it is. And I got the low sodium organic vegetable broth. You get this at your local Publix or Whole Foods, I believe. And the one that I have right here is very low in carbohydrates, okay? So I want to use that. Now, what I'm going to do is go ahead and bring y'all back over here. And we're going to go ahead and start cooking everything, okay? So just give me a moment while I set this camera. All right? So when you're making this soup, okay, because the temperatures are getting cooler, and a lot of people like having something nice and warm in their belly. So with that said, I'm going to make the soup right here. You can use a pot like this, or you can use like a regular pot, okay? But I like using this for the soup because this is going to be like a personal soup for myself, all right? Not for like a whole family or something, but if you're trying to make something big, obviously just use more ingredients, all right? Now with that said, I want to go ahead and shake this up, and I'm going to pour just about 2 cups of this in here. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my measuring cup, all right? And pour about 2 cups in here. Just for starters, okay? This is going to be our broth. 100% vegan soup, all right? And while that is warming up, we're going to go ahead and prep our vegetables. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and grab some spinach. Because this is frozen, I want to go ahead and put this in first. So I'm going to put, estimating about 2 cups of spinach in here. This 1, and then here's 2. And when it comes to the ingredients, as well when it comes to the measurements, all this will be in the description box within this video, okay? All the ingredients, macros, all that stuff will be put down there. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and put some in here because I'm just making a mess, all right? Now, we're going to go ahead and put some other vegetables in there, like our mushrooms and stuff like that. So like I said, mushroom is a great source of vitamin D, all right? And this is something that you definitely want to have more of, especially during the winter months. If you're someone that lives in colder regions and the sun's not out a lot, definitely start bringing up your intake when it comes to the mushrooms, okay? Get more of that vitamin D source, okay? Vitamin D is really good because it helps with your hormone levels. All right, so we're going to go ahead and chop this up. And just throw it in here, all right? And another great thing about mushrooms is that they're such an important vitamin and mineral, but it's super low in carbs as well. You're talking about one gram of carb for like 1 to 2 grams of carbs for 1 cup of mushrooms, okay? which this is more equivalent to a cup. All right. Now we're done with this. Put this to the side. We're going to go ahead and put our frozen broccoli in here. This is going to be equivalent to a cup, I believe. Let's go ahead and get a measuring cup, or to like a cup and a half. So we're just going to go ahead and pour the rest of that in there. All right. And like I said before, broccoli is a great source of vitamin C. Also, it helps with eliminating a lot of mucus from the lungs, okay? That's another great thing as well. Now we're going to use our bell peppers, rinse this off. We're going to cut the whole thing up. And like I said, this is a great source of vitamin C. So if you're someone who's trying to bring up their vitamin C, definitely look into the bell peppers, because this is a superfood. This has more vitamin C than oranges, believe it or not. But we're going to go ahead and cut this up. And also another thing is that bell peppers is considered as a fruit, believe it or not. All right, even though it kind of looks like a vegetable, it is considered a fruit. All right, and it's a great antioxidant food. So we're going to go ahead and chop this up. All right, put that in there. Just like that. Now, the next thing we're going to do is go ahead and use our salad, okay? So the best thing about this, you could put this on the side or you can add it in. So I'm going to estimate it with my hand. I want to put about 2 cups or 2 handfuls of the salad, okay? In there. And see, with this, if y'all look here, it's already pre-washed. And it gets tons of vitamin C. So 120% of vitamin C, 50% of vitamin A, and 6% of calcium, 4% of iron, which is really good. And then we're going to go ahead and put our seasoning, put some garlic in there, because garlic always makes everything taste good. All right, put about 1 tablespoon of that in there. And now the last, well, we have 2 more things, which is our liquid aminos. Go ahead and pour that in there, give it some flavor. Because what I'm using now is low sodium, but it's too low. Okay, I want to tell you the truth, it's really, really low. So we're just going to put some liquid aminos in there. Let me see if I have any more. I know I have some more somewhere around here, but we'll get to it when I can. Once I find it somewhere in this kitchen, I'll put some more in there. Oh, here it is. All right, we got some more. And then also, we're going to use something else, which I want to show y'all later on. We don't have any more nutritional yeast, which sucks. Okay, that's okay. So let's go ahead and go to the fridge. We're going to grab one more thing for this soup, and which I forgot, which is some onions. All right, this is going to be about half a cup. And then also this. Now, this is pretty cool. This is called Chimichurri. All right, I think I'm saying this right. But it's a marinated condiment dipping sauce. And this is really good because it's super low in fat. All right, so we're going to go ahead and add that in there as well. So we're just going to put, you just need 1 tablespoon of this. So this is like an oil base, but it has like garlic, parsley, soybean oil, red peppers, crushed herbs, and spices. But the great thing, it really makes if you're making a soup, it tastes really good, okay? You just only need about 1 tablespoon of this, all right? And when I say it's oil-based, since it's oil-based, you're getting about 4 grams of fat, 1 gram of carbohydrate, and that's it. Pour a little bit more liquid aminos in there. Let's open this up. Just a tad bit more. And then our onions. And as you can see, I'm adding so many vegetables in this. This is what makes this soup so like nourishingly dense, all right? And then our protein, okay, which is our tofu. Because that's one thing about soups and this is something that I hate when I see soups. You never see a high protein soup. All soups are just like, it's either super high in sodium or it's high in carbohydrates, but it's never really high in protein, all right? So that's why it's good to just make your own soups, especially something like this when I'm showing y'all. This is a nice little meal prep hack. And since Thanksgiving is coming out, as you see, I have my Thanksgiving shirt on already. As Thanksgiving is coming on its way, this is, if you really like this recipe, not just for a meal hack, but also to make for like a vegan dinner, I highly recommend trying it out. Get your friends, family to try it, and especially so you can get all the protein in. But second, just something that's a little bit more alternative to a soup, like a vegan soup versus like, you know, your animal-based soups, okay? Which, if you compare this to an animal-based soup, this is a lot higher than your beef stew, a lot higher than your chicken noodle soup, and it's 10 times healthier because you see how much vegetables I put into this soup. And then, like I said, the protein I'm using has about 70 grams. That's 70 grams of protein, okay? And I'm going to mash this up like I would usually do for my tofu scramble. And if y'all haven't seen that recipe, just go to my story, the IGTV stories, and you'll find it there. All right, so now we're just going to place this on top, okay? And I did wash my hands, just if y'all wondering. We're going to put this on top. And then after that, we're going to cover. And we're pretty much done. We'll cover and cook, okay? Place the heat up a little bit more. Cook a lot faster. And then cover, okay? Now, only thing I'm going to do is go ahead and clean up my kitchen while that is warming up. So with that said, just stay tuned. All right, guys. So we are done, all right? So we're going to go ahead and grab our bowl. Let me bring y'all over here so y'all can see how everything looks. So this is how it looks like right now. This is the soup, high vegan protein soup. And let's go ahead and serve our soup. I don't know where I should bring this. Let me guess over here. All right, so. All right, that's it right there, you guys. That's the high protein vegan soup. Let me just wipe off the side a little bit. All right, this is it. Now, if y'all like everything y'all saw today, definitely comment down below. Give me some feedback on if y'all tried the food or not. But with that said, I hope y'all do try it because, like I said before, it is getting cooler, and this is a great soup, a great high protein soup to have. So with that said, try it out, and stay tuned for next time. Peace.